Hi everyone, so this is the second sort of instalment in trying a new Project Life project, and this is the first full week. I've decided to do this as one full video for the whole week, but I may sort of divide it into two parts now and again if necessary. So the first thing I'm starting with is a sort of a title card for the week. I just cut out a piece of white card, and then I found a sort of wintry, snowy washi tape I had because this week was so cold. You know, January is normally cold, but this was really cold. So I did kind of like a border with the washi tape. However, in hindsight, it is a little bit thick. So I will consider that for next time. So yeah, just did a border around all four sides, and then write the date in the middle, and I'm going to stick a sticker on it. So yeah, this week was really cold. We even got snow, which is very unlike where I live. I like using fountain pens in my scrapbooks. I like writing, I like the process of writing, and so yeah, I like using fountain pens as like a posh pen. So yeah, I just put that sticker on there that says "Let's snuggle," because yeah, it was too cold to go out, and then sort of just fitting that in the smaller pocket at the top. I'm still, because I'm printing off the photos myself, I'm still working out how big each photo needs to be. So yeah, this one is a little bit small for the pocket, but we'll work it out as we go along. So yeah, that first picture, I went for a walk along the river. It was sunny despite being cold, and just the river with the snow and the sun was really pretty. And then I've just put a snowflake sticker on it, and I'm also putting a snowflake sticker on this one because this is where the snow actually came. You can't really see very well in the in the photo, but when you look up close you can see the snowflakes. So yeah, it's just a picture of the back garden. Again, I've cut this one too short, so I'll have a play around in future weeks to make sure the photos fit properly. And then I'm just putting a cut apart card in that says "Baby, it's cold outside," because it was. And then moving on to the next photo, as part of my tutoring role, I'm making some revision cards for some of my students for their GCSEs, so I've just been carrying on with those. And then on the Tuesday of this week, it was mine and my boyfriend's 3rd anniversary of the day we met. So we went for dinner at the place that we had our first date at, which was really nice. We don't often go out for dinner, especially sort of during the week, so it was really nice to do something different and go back to the place where we first met. So yeah, just putting that photo next to a card that says "Love you." So yeah, that's the first half of the week, and then on to the second half. I didn't get as many photos for this half of the week, so I started it off by putting a 6x4 cut apart that says "Winter Days." I think that's from the Winter Wonderland collection from Echo Park, and then just got sort of like a festive or a wintry pattern design bit of paper with a bit of washi tape, and then I put the same design sticker that says "Baby, it's cold outside" from the cut apart from the first half of the week, just to sort of, you know, have some sort of cohesion and sort of to match it up. So again, had to cut this one down to fit it in the pocket. And then the first photo, I finally went back to the gym after Christmas and after about 6 weeks. So I just did a treadmill session to sort of ease myself back in. And then the photo I'm sort of currently working on is from a games night we had at the local pub. So normally on a Thursday I went to a pub quiz with some friends, but the quizmaster is no longer doing it, but we've become really good friends with another team, and we thought, oh well, we don't want to stop our Thursday session, so instead, until they decide to carry on the quiz, we're going to do games nights at the pub instead. And then this next photo, I am a piano teacher, and one of my students did a piano exam and he got a merit, which, to say I wasn't expecting that sounds a bit rude, but yeah, I wasn't expecting him to get a merit, so I was really proud of that. And then at the weekend, we went for a little day trip to Arundel Castle, which is sort of towards Brighton way, I think. I've never heard of it, but the castle looks absolutely stunning, and the walk around the grounds was amazing. And then for dinner, we tried some roasted peppers, which I've never really had before, but was really nice. So I thought I'd document it. So that's the end of the week, and I will see you next time.